Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And on today's Going In Raw News Brief, will Christian get his one more match? What NXT star is the Viper targeting? Which Going In Raw host is stepping into the next Bloodsport? We preview tonight's Impact Wrestling, but first, is Bad Bunny gonna step in the ring at WrestleMania? Larson, what's in the news?
So it looks like we might not have seen the last of Bad Bunny in the WWE. Steve, PW Insider, is reporting that, quote, WWE is planning on more Bad Bunny appearances. PWInsider.com has been told that WWE is currently planning on Bad Bunny being involved in WrestleMania 37. We have been told by multiple sources there's even been a pitch for Bad Bunny to potentially wrestle on that show. The Bad Bunny WWE relationship will indeed continue in the weeks and perhaps months to come. Of course, last night on Raw, he had a bit on Miz TV, helped introduce Damian Priest to Raw. If they do Bad Bunny, Damian Priest versus Miz Morrison at WrestleMania, it's set up right there. It makes sense. It'd be huge for WWE. Bad Bunny is a massive star. It'd be great for Damian Priest to get to work Mania with Bad Bunny to beat Miz and Morrison, because it elevates him. Everybody wins in this situation.
Yeah. Apparently he's super popular.
Yeah.
I'm looking at I'm just sort of looking at a couple of the YouTube clips here, just to get some context in terms of like how the WWE audience is kind of responding to him. And yeah, there's definitely a little boost. I mean, there's nothing over the top crazy. But there's definitely a little boost whenever he sort of shows up in the stuff. There's nothing like Bad Bunny centric. Like, for example, the Damian Priest versus the Miz segment in the Raw clips on WWE's YouTube site is at 450,000 views, as opposed to something more mundane like Xavier Woods versus Mustafa Ali, which is about 180,000. Hurt Business versus Lucha Party, 180,000. Charlotte Flair and Asuka, the tag stuff, is at 364,000. But people probably are into the Lacey Evans Ric Flair thing. I mean, just sort of looking at it briefly, Carlito and Jeff Hardy. Carlito's return seems to be pretty popular with over 500,000. But yeah, that's cool, man. I mean,
well, Bad Bunny's performance at the Rumble of his hit song Booker T is 2.5 million views on WWE's YouTube.
Oh, okay. I didn't go down that far. Okay.
Yeah, you mentioned his the appearance on Miz TV, right? That's almost 600,000 views. From last
okay.
night's
Oh,
Raw.
okay. I didn't see that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. 2.5 million. Wow, that's awesome.
So, yeah, his stuff is popping. The YouTube views for WWE. Interested to see what the quarter hours look like on last night's Raw. See if the second hour has some strong numbers for people to check out Bad Bunny on Miz TV. And if there's a clear pattern that him being on the show helps out the numbers, they'll get him on as often as they can.
Yeah, and maybe, I mean, it's been a little while. I know they had was it Cardi B had that little Twitter exchange with the WWE. I was sort of half expecting to see her at some point, if they'd be able to pull out the Brinks truck for her, because she'd be expensive. But yeah, no, that's cool. Right on. More Bad Bunny. Cool.
Yeah.
Next, also another huge international superstar, Christian. He might be making a return. Actually, it looks like he is making a return to the active roster. One of the more surprising surprises during this year's Men's Rumble match, I like that in your notes, was a return of Christian. Who apart from a one-off match against Randy Orton last year, hadn't seen any real in-ring action since 2014. Yesterday, PW Insider reported that Christian is slated for future appearances and, quote, the belief is he'll be working a part-time schedule. PW Insider continued. The story making the rounds backstage after the pay-per-view was that he was officially secretly cleared a week before the Rumble after a visit to Pittsburgh. Until shortly before he began to warm up for the appearance, Christian kept the secret of his return quiet from everyone backstage, beyond a very small amount who were aware ahead of time. Yeah, I don't know. Do you split up them between brands to try to get some of that Edge and Christian? You put them on the same brand so you get some of that Edge and Christian magic?
There's two things here. One that's been teased by Big E already. So apparently Christian's last, Sean Ross Sapp was really excited about this prospect too. Christian's last match last real match in WWE prior to the Rumble. That match against Orton, it was just him getting punted in the head pretty much last year. It was 2014 was, I believe, a fatal 4-way to be the new number 1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. And who was the Intercontinental Champion
Big E.
in 2014? Big E. Christian never got his Intercontinental title bout.
There was an advertised still for it too. Somebody put that on Twitter,
I believe,
from the main event. Yeah.
So there's that. Also, if Edge does decide to challenge Roman at WrestleMania, you're telling me we're not going to get Edge and Christian versus Roman and Jey Uso?
Yeah, assuming Jey is cleared, because apparently he's not. But by that time, assuming he is, absolutely. Yeah, completely. What's the tag title scene like on SmackDown right now?
Dolph and Bob Roode.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Boy, I could see that. That would be Bob Roode and Dolph versus Edge and Christian. Let's get those Let's get those tag titles and some part timers. The tag titles are already kind of part time, anyways. Oh crap! Yeah. Hey, you know what? Then I'm going to pick up Christian.
Okay.
Go ahead and rock up.
That's fine. I officially did pick up Damian Priest. So
okay, Damian Priest. All right,
Damian Priest.
Yeah, we should be getting the Raw ratings in about a half hour here.
Yeah,
assuming they're not delayed for some weird reason. So no, that's great, man. He looked great. He looked like $1 million. It was kind of obvious back when he did the Orton thing that he wasn't prepared for an actual return. He had a shirt on for his match. He very much looked like retirement match guy, who wasn't going to take any bumps. Sure enough, he didn't. He just got punted in the head, but it was like the foot was like super far away.
Yeah. Who do you want to drop to pick up?
I'll look at it later. We won't do that right now. After that, we've got, oh man, here we go.
Oh, Steve's favorite wrestler in the whole world, Karrion Kross.
Yeah.
So he posted this decent cinematic promo on his Twitter today. Did you watch that?
I did. Yeah, I thought it was really well done. I think that WWE should do more of that stuff.
Of course they should. We say that all the time. Well, that promo got the attention of the apex predator himself, the Viper, Randall Keith Orton. So Randy responded to Kross's tweet saying, quote, "Get your ass up here and let's fight, make some money and crack a beer. WTF you waiting for? Time, fuck time, haha, I'll set my alarm. How hyped are you for this match? And scale from 1 to 10.
None, but I love that Randy Orton is continually putting shine on and trying to get over talent from NXT. He did the same kind of thing with Ciampa not long ago. And, he sees Kross obviously as a guy who has a pretty high upside. They're treating him like a big deal in NXT.
Well, there's some similarities between Randy Orton, Karrion Kross. Size-wise, they're probably comparable. Kross is a bit, probably thicker. Both really good on the mic. Both work a very deliberate, meticulous style.
Yeah.
So in terms of my how hyped I am for this match, 11 be the most deliberately paced match maybe ever.
That's like the most hype. Like, okay, where does Walter versus, I don't know, who else do you love? Walter? Who else? Walter.
Minoru Suzuki. They probably had a match before.
Yeah, probably. I'm talking about like in WWE. Walter versus Drew McIntyre. Where does that stand on your?
They probably had a match before too.
Yeah, but like in WWE, like champion versus champion, you're not hyped for that. You wouldn't be more hyped for that.
10. Yeah, I'm really hyped. 10.
10 and a half. That's a 10? Yeah. And Kross versus Randy Orton's at 11? You've lost your damn mind. I'm rolling over my grade. I'm being
sarcastic, obviously.
No way, you're a mark. Anyways,
speaking of being marks, we're marks for Bloodsport, right, Steve?
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this, and not just because former Going In Raw full-time host Cal Jack is in it, but this is a list of names, dude. This is like a NorCal love fest here. You got Cal Jack in this, you got Kratos in this, you got Simon Grimm, Jeff Cobb.
Yep,
man,
Super Beast, Royce Isaacs. They've all wrestled up here in the area.
Oh, we saw, Super Beast. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's really, that dude is huge. He's
massive. He's massive.
He's jacked.
And, Royce Isaacs wrestled Jeff Cobb at a SPW show here.
Yes, that's right.
That we went to.
Oh, man, this is all about us, dude. So GCW announced yesterday that Josh Barnett has not one but 2 Bloodsport shows lined up for February 13th and the 20th Here's the card for Bloodsport 4. It's going to start February 13th. Chris Dickinson versus Jeff Cobb. Harry Smith, a.k.a. Davey Boy Smith Jr., versus Calvin Tankman. Oh, I love Calvin Tankman. Cal Jack really put him over, man, to me. When we were talking, he was like, I love Tankman. He's great.
Same.
Simon Grimm versus Tom Lawler. That should be a good one. J.R. Kratos versus Alex Coughlin. He's a young lion, isn't he? Is he,
I think so.
With New Japan? I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Isn't he?
I think so.
Super Beast versus Bad Dude Tito, who, out of all these people, has the best name. Bad Dude Tito.
It's a pretty good name.
Royce Isaacs versus Calder McCall. Diego Perez versus Gil Guardado. And Cal Jack versus Nolan Edward, a.k.a. Bear Food, for Cal Jack. Cal Jack's going to mess this dude up. I don't even know who he is. He's going to mess Nolan Edward up. Good luck, Nolan Edward.
Yes, good luck.
You're going to need it.
You're going to need it, for sure. Definitely going to be watching that. Also, we're watching tonight Impact Wrestling, doing our usual Tuesday night co-streams, starting at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv / Steven Larson. Here's your preview for Impact. Main event, I would presume, Tommy Dreamer, Rich Swann, teaming up to take on Moose and Chris Bay.
We also have Matt Hardy and Private Party. They're going to be there.
They're going to be there.
Probably going to talk about their contracts some more. Those guys, they need to let go of the contract stuff, man.
Yeah, probably. Jordan Grace will be challenging Susan.
We got Manic, Larson's favorite wrestler, versus Rohit Raju.
Not my favorite at all, no.
He should be. He got you that Impact title.
Yeah. Madman Fulton versus Josh Alexander.
Tasha Steeles versus Havoc.
And then Larry D versus Crazy Steve.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's like a fun show.
Absolutely. We're going to be shooting the shit there on our Impact stream at twitch.tv / Steven Larson at 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate it. There's new merch up at friendomerch.com, including the Space Enforcer. Go check it out now. Thanks for watching. Till next time, we'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Help support Going In Raw today by becoming a Friendo Club TV member. You'll get access to new bonus episodes every week, including Friendo Club Arcade, Live Power Rank, Vintage 10 for the Wins, and Ask Steven Larson. Get access to Friendo Club TV today by becoming a $5 and up patron at patreon.com / Steven Larson, by throwing us a sub at twitch.tv / Steven Larson, or by clicking join at youtube.com / Steven Larson.